Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Bailey's and Tea Saturday with me, Shanna from Edmonton, Alberta, and tuning in from the Carrot Tops Creative Co. studios. I hope you're doing well this Saturday morning. As you hop on, say hello. I'm just getting comments up on my other device here so I can chitty chat with you. So if you're out there, say hello. There we go. All right, everything seems to be working perfectly this morning. I've got my tea. Cheers to Saturday. We made it through another week. I'm a little chilly down here in the basement. I had to go run and get a sweater. That's why I'm a minute or so late. There's Rhonda. Good morning. You found me. Was I lost? Good morning, Glenda. As I just said, I was running upstairs to get a sweater because it's kind of cold down here. So how is everybody? We had a good week. We're ready to see some fantastic projects. Has anybody guessed from my this or that this week? I think all of you participated. What I'm going to play with today. Put your guesses in the comments. We'll go over a little bit of, oops, I just lost something. Here we go. Just lost a sequin off of something. You're excited, Glenda? Yay! Sorry, Rhonda. Let me go find your... You always have a hard time finding me live. Well, I don't jump on right at 10. Sometimes it takes me just a second to get it loaded up into Facebook. You know, Facebook is a little finicky sometimes. And I had to make sure everything, you know, was in the right orientation direction and all that fun stuff. So, you know. So I'm going to flip you around to my desktop because you don't need to see me, and I have to show you some flyers and stuff like that to give you all the deets on what's going on. So I'll flip you around. If you need to look away for a second, go ahead. And I don't want to make you dizzy. Okay, here we go. We're flipping around. And I didn't have my, hang on, I don't have my stand ready. I had it in the opposite direction for last week. Oh, what's going on here? I hit a button. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys, I'm locked and loaded. You can look back now. Let me just get my chair out of the way so that I can, oh, there's my breakfast. Anybody need a chocolate boost this morning? Okay, let me see if I can get myself organized here. Okay, so quickly we will run through and then we will get into cards. In Color Club is coming up September to January, $55 per month. It is pinned in the featured section of my page. If you need some more information, send me a message and I'll give you all the details on that, and you can collect all these 5 colors to add to your beautiful craft room collection. All right, and then we craft together and do all kinds of fun stuff. Also, my sketch and color challenge are up. It ends on Monday, so get your items in. These are my 2 cards that I created. This is the sketch challenge with the little yoga sloth, and then the color challenge with the pretty peacock, lemon lolly, and what was the other color? Oh, the copper clay. So enter those in. You win prizes if I draw your name for something. And then Meaningful Flowers Paper Pumpkin ends August 10th. All the details are also on my page. I will mention that my blog is under construction, so it's kind of hit and miss what will be loaded there, but you can still go over there and check it out, and the information will be there as well. Ooh, you had French toast for breakfast. That sounds delicious. I may have that after I'm done here. And then online exclusives, there's new ones loaded, and you want to go check that out. Probably next month there'll be new kits for the Christmas, as we got to see the new catalog, and it's beautiful. And so be on the lookout for new kits and stuff like that. There will be an announcement. I'll give you a sneak peek. There's going to be a sale on kits in August, so there will be something going up about that before the 1st of August. And then I will be pre-ordering from the catalog on the 2nd. Also, upcoming is a kit to go class that I'm going to do. I'm calling it the Creative Bug Class Kit to Go. And you're going to get it in this fun little envelope, of course, because it's the creative bug and ladybugs. I love ladybugs. So I found these and then created the the class. So it'll come with tutorials, everything that you need. You will just need the stamp set of whatever I have created with. And my notebook is not near me. I think the first kit is the sweet citrus. So if you have that bundle, all of that will be up on my blog shortly. I'm going to be doing a lot of paperwork today. All right, so let's jump in. On Tuesday, I did a, what did I do? An artisan feature. So my tips. So my tips was this sort of vintagey looking card, which I recreated with the set I'm using today. Now, can anyone got any guesses of what we're using today? Isn't that a cute bag, Glenda? As soon as I found it, I knew exactly what I was naming it, and it just went from there. Any guesses? Any guesses? You had a choice between these two, Timeless Charms, which is an online exclusive, or Inked and Tiled. If you can guess from the botanicals in this, it's Inked and Tiled that we're playing with today. So the sketch had where she just kind of embossed her background. She then took her blender brush and some pecan pie ink, sorry, lost for words there for a second, and kind of roughed that up, made it a little shabby chic, vintagey looking, and then just stamped out, and because this doesn't come with dies, she hand cut all of the botanicals. And then this is from our new Nested Essentials pack of dies, and just of course taking your scissors and roughing up the edge of the paper. And then in the matching color of crushed curry, stamping those botanicals in the back. So it's got a nice mixture of different sort of background wood texture. It's got sort of like a sprig flower here, and then these are just gorgeous. So you can see they kind of give you kind of a distinctive look, but it's not a distinctive set, but they kind of give you that sort of blended natural look where it's kind of empty negative space there, but then it's kind of blended out there. So it's really cool. So this was my creation from the Tuesday's tip that I shared this week, that I said I would share with you. Oh, you just got inked and tiled, Glenda? You're gonna love it. So I did last weekend it was last Saturday. I did a stamp camp with the Nelsons, so Hattie and Brenda Nelson, and we did a fun bunch of cards, which I'm going to share some of them with you today, and then share you some other examples that I did. So it is a gorgeous set. It is a cling mount set, so Red River, and it's got a great mixture of sentiments. So it's a good kind of starter starter stamp set as well. Because of all the sentiments, you pretty much cover everything. And then you've got some florals. And then it comes with these fun whatchamacallit, punches. I'm having trouble with words today. Apparently I need to eat my breakfast, right? That give you some funky shapes. Now I wasn't sure about these at first, but the ladies at the stamp camp, Brendan and Hattie, showed us lots of fun ways to use them, so which you will see in the examples. So it kind of turned me on to liking them. And then I want to bring your attention to, we have in the delightfully eclectic jumbo pack of paper, look at all this paper, right? There's like 48 sheets or 60 sheets or something. There's this fun piece of paper. Now it has like a lined image on the back. So if you don't like that, which is, it's good for scrapbooking. So I do like it. But each of the punches will punch out the different shapes. So you just kind of line it up. I would do this image first. I found that it was easier to do this star image and then come back in and do your X and O. This one might get a little rough cut here. And then you've got these beautiful things that you can use on your cards. And I will show you an example on Wednesday in my extra samples of a card that I created using these little punch out items. So you've got a great piece of paper there that you can use those fun items for. And the great thing about these is the girls showed us that, you know, you can layer them. So you can make sort of like a flower shape with them. They also did a lot of, on our things to make banners, just cutting off these little things and then making a funky little banner, as well as just doing like extra little banner pieces to the side. So in the samples you will see where we've used those. So little banner cuts to the side as well. So actually they have lots of uses. The ladies turn me on to them. So lots of fun. So let's have a quick look at the paper. Everybody liking this set so far? Who has it other than Glenda? So great bunch of papers, very botanically. So we've got Calypso Coral, Crush Curry, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, and Pool Party in it. And just some great imagery. The backside is also beautiful as usual. Stampin' Up! Never disappoints with the papers. Fun, right? I'm loving this paper. It's gorgeous. And it's kind of like a mix between, it's not too bright, but not too subtle, which is good if you kind of sort of flip-flop between the color families of loving one or the other. I love subtles, so this one kind of brings in sort of a little bit of a brighter tone into my subtle love as well. And these ones are fun. That's the one I used on the background of this one that I stamped on. And then there's a blue Lost Lagoon one in there. So great papers. They are 6x6. I did not cut those down. They come in 6x6. I should mention that. Make sure everything's working. Okay, so let's jump into the card that we're going to create. And then I will show you some extras, of course. So this is the one we're going to create today. Now I did see it somewhere and I forgot to write down who did it. And I came over here to grab something and now I've forgotten. Oh yes, the ribbon. I need the ribbon. And then of course my new favorite, you know I love linen thread, but this wavy trim is quickly becoming my next favorite. All right, so we're going to create this lovely card today. And you keep the chitter chatter going, ask questions, comment what you're up to today. So I've got my card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, of course. And I've got a layering piece of Lost Lagoon, is what color this is, in 5 1/4 by 4, that we're going to stamp the branch on. Let me get rid of all these pop-ups on my computer so I can see what the heck's going on. I'm bringing in my Lost Lagoon pink. And we're going to create sort of like a wreath pattern. And I will tag, maybe I put it on the back. No, I didn't. I did change it a bit, so maybe that's why I didn't write down who created it, because I did alter it and just sort of use the base setup as what I was doing. Normally, if I alter it, I don't write who created the original. But I can find it. I think it was one of the artisans, so maybe that's why. So we've got a great little base, and you saw how easy it was to just take that branch and nest it in between the leaf on the other one and sort of create that circular ovalish, you know, it's kind of cut off, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Right? All right. And then we need a piece of whisper white. Oh my Lord. Basic white. All over the place today, you guys. I get out of practice when I don't see you guys for a couple weeks here. And then we need to stamp 2 leaves. So I'm going to stamp them off to get them a little tiny bit lighter. That one may be a little too light. Backside. I'll do one full strength, one half strength. How about that? There we go. Okay, and then we are going to take the little flower and we're going to go straight to the stamp with our ink. So just color on the end of the flower. This is Moody Mauve and Mossy Meadow for the base. And then I'm just going to stamp that down there, and then we're going to do it one more time because we need 2 flowers. And this is a great way if you don't have all the ink pads or have a limited collection. Getting the markers is a great way to be able to color any color that you need straight to the stamp. Now, of course, if it was a bigger stamp, it would be a little more time consuming, and you probably would have to huff on it quite a bit to get it to work well for you. But they're a great way and inexpensive way to add to your ink collection. So I'm just taking my marker and flicking some splats onto the card front off the lid. Be very careful because it does damage your tips if you are being very rough with it. No comments as to what everybody's up to today? Is it nice and sunny where you are? Warmish? Maybe I'm just not seeing comments. Let's do a little refresh here while I cut and see. So as I said, I will be doing a lot of paperwork today and loading to the blog and just getting everything all in order for the In Color Club. I'm trying to do a cutoff of at least the first week of August on club sign up for the In Color Club. So if you're interested, sooner than later, text me or shoot me a message because I want to get things ordered, and if I have to I don't know, change because the color's out of stock or something, I have a little bit of lag time to do that. So these aren't too hard to cut out, and you can be as finicky as going down inside the little layers as I am, or you can just do a quick rough cut around the outside, depending on the look that you want. There we go. What's Glenda up to? She says it's sunny and not burny, warm but not too hot. She's doing the usual creativity in the craft room. Perfect. It's a great way to spend a Saturday. I concur that I will be doing the same thing. I do have some chores to do. I've got an adult a little too. And my garden, you guys, I have to go get 2 more boxes. I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. I have to share pictures. I do have them on my phone. I just haven't got them loaded. So this girl, if anybody doesn't know, is not a gardener by any means. I have a black thumb. I did not inherit that gene from my mother. She is a wonderful gardener, but I tend to kill things. So I got a little hydroponic garden. You may have seen that over on my personal page for Mother's Day. And so I've been growing things like a little crazy farmer inside, and then I move them outside to my boxes. And yeah, we've got so much lettuce and tomatoes, and what else is out there? I've got a giant pepper growing that I think I just need to pull off the vine. I never usually have much success with those peppers, but. And then inside I've got some flowers growing, some peppermint for the spiders, because we seem to have an abundance of those this year. Some romaine. I've got some romaine growing in. I tried to do the food scrap replant thing, and my romaine just did not take off. So we bought some pods for the garden, and we're growing from that. So I'm going to build our little wreath here. What's Rhonda doing? She's going to the gym and then the market. Ooh, for some corn and eggs. Oh, good choice. I might have to make some French toast. Glenda's kind of inspired me to actually have something better than a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So I'm just putting a little seal there, and I'm going to, now I can go off just a smidge because this is going to layer on my card base, and of course this is cut just a tad bit smaller. And I'm just trimming off the end of the stem just a smidge so that it's not so long. And then I'm just going to make sure that I'm not stuck off too far, which I am. So we'll kind of bring these in a little. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to, with your help, pick a circle or something to put my sentiment on. So I've got the traditional, what I've got here, which is just a stitch circle. I've got a little bit of a smaller one. I've got a little banner. I've got a big circle with, looks like a badge almost, which now that I see it, I don't know that I like it, but you might. And then I've just got a plain circle going on here. So what do you think out of all of the things? We've got traditional, what I did on the original, small circle, banner, badge, or plain circle. What do you think? While I trim off the stems of these flowers a little. You tell me in the comments. Medium size. Oh, I don't have another circle cut. Oh, hang on, let me check my bowl. Does anybody have a little bowl that has all their little goodies in it? I've got all sentiments in here, and then I have cut shapes. I have a gray circle I could do. Oh no, that's silver. It's not gray. It's like a metallic. I don't even think that's current anymore. I could do that. And bring in a different color sequin when I'm done. Oh, there's Pretty Peacock. What about Pretty Peacock? Oh, you guys might like that. What do you think? Double layered with the Pretty Peacock. That's the only circle that I have cut. What do you think? Do you like that? Does that look pretty? No, just the white circle, Glenda says. What do you say, Rhonda? What you say, Rhonda? I'll leave that one out because Glenda says that one. Let's stamp the inside while we wait for Rhonda to make up her mind. So I'm just going to put a leaf. I'm going to stamp it off so it's nice and light. And then I am going to do the envelope. Now, I am going to, oh, Rhonda doesn't have an opinion. Okay. we'll do our own thing here. Okay, so then we have to decide, happy birthday, I think I put hello friend. Do we want happy birthday or hello friend? What's going to happen with this card is that a lucky winner from today's viewing gaggle is going to have this card sent to them. So last week, I'm sorry I'm behind, I don't think it was 2 weeks ago, I think we did the citrus. So Yvonne Merkel, which I don't think she's on today, but I will send it off to her, is going to get this card and some little sparkly gems from me in the mail. So I will mail that off to her, but this one will also go out to a lucky winner based on who's watching. So you can watch the replay as well. So just comment replay warrior and you'll go into the draw as well. I will probably do it Monday or Tuesday next week. So I dimensionalized this back piece. I need to get my little garbage coaster there. I'm piling it up in the corner here. With a pink, with the Moody Mauve pink circle, you're thinking, Rhonda? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, I can build another one. I have the technology. So we'll layer that on, nice and easy. Now we're going to put our twine down. So basically what I did is I just looped a little bow in my hand. Just like this, kind of played with the loops. And then I kind of just stuck it down like that. So it's kind of like a faux bow. And then I made sure that my little loopers or my bunny ears weren't too big. And then you can just adjust if you need to. You just pull it out of the seal because you've got a good little layer of seal there that you're going to cover up with your sentiment. That looks like a good size there. So we'll just trim off our ends. And then we will stamp our sentiment. So did we decide hello friend or happy birthday? What do we think? If you were to get this card, what would you use it for? Maybe that'll be the good question if you're watching and could potentially win this card. Or not win it, but have it sent to you as a gift from me to you. What would you use it for? A birthday or a friend's? Hello friend seems to be universal. Okay, so I'm just stamping that in Moody Mauve. I just love the sentiments in this set. Oops. So nice and perfect. I'll get those out of the way. Lovely. So then we're just going to sort of tuck our flowers in here as well. And use your sentiment as sort of a guide to where they need to be placed. And you've got enough glue down there that you can easily just press them down and they will stay. And then I'm just going to add a couple little dimensionals here for my sentiment circle. There we go. Such a quick and easy but very pretty card. So I'll have to look up the artisan that did this because, like I say, I didn't write it down. So pretty. And then we're going to bring in our sequins. I'm just going to bring these in here now. You're asking about what embellishment I used, Rhonda. I used the Neutrals Adhesive backed sequins, and they come in gold, brown, silver, and copper. And those are the copper ones, which they would look good. I'm going to change this up and use the copper ones on it because they would look good with that too. And you'll kind of get a different look, right? You know, another favorite of mine is sequins. I love the bling. Give me all the bling and I'm a happy girl. And one over here. So these are good for your arsenal for Christmas cards that are coming up, obviously, that you may want. So that is, we'll put the inside in before I forget. And that is our card that our lucky draw winner will get as a thank you with some bling. So pretty. So it's a little bit different from the original with the copper instead of the brown sequins, right? Hopefully the camera's picking that up okay. Pretty, right? All right. Let's get some junk out of the way here and then I can show you the extra cards. So this one was inspired by Stacy Marsh. I kind of changed some elements of it. She had the flowers layered up, stamped and then layered. But I just decided to do flat laid onto the decal rectangle. And then this ribbon has retired, but it looks like, I'll sneak peek in the new catalog, that it's coming back in a dual pack with a copper ribbon. It looks very similar to this. It is on my order list to see how similar it is. but that's just creating your own background and then layering some of the paper on the back. And then these are some of the fun folds that Hattie designed for the class. So look how pretty this is. And then it opens up and has the border punch dimensionalized on the side to kind of hold it up like that. And then of course that goes to the front. Isn't that pretty? And then it's just got a little place to write your sentiment in there. Great little fun fold, and then that kind of just goes back and forth. It's on a little tent, I call them. Isn't that pretty? So these are Hattie Nelson's designs. Here's another one. Isn't that pretty? And these are those Neft Essential labels. And then we did the direct marker ink to stamp coloring. And then that's a little bit in this bundle. The bordered ribbon in Lost Lagoon. So it's kind of got a very vintagey sort of feel to it. And it's super soft. And you can cut it down the middle and make tammy bows. But she's just used a little bit in there. And then that is this X punch, I call it. That's just cutting off those little borders and then using it as the sentiment piece. And then it just opens up into a lovely card. You have the ink, pretty paper. On which one, Rhonda? Or sorry, Glenda, this one? It's from the Ink Botanicals paper. This is all we created only with this set. That one is this sheet right here from the paper pack, and it's got a yellow on the back. So all of these that I'm showing you now are directly from the Ink Botanicals paper. Oh, that was Rhonda answering you. Way to go, girls. Figuring out how to talk to yourselves. Okay, and then this fun one with the ribbon. And it opens up like this. Isn't that cool? So then you get the two tones of paper that you can choose. I love this one. That one's one of my favorites. And then open. Yeah, cute, right? She did such a great job with all these fun folds that she gave us. And then this one, so those are those little banner pieces cut off and then stuck in behind to sort of extend the length of that sentiment piece. And then this card flips up. I can't remember what this one's called. Glenda will probably know. And then it flips up again. And then just some paper in the inside. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love all the folds that she did. Yes, Glenda, you're going to have to rethink the paper because it is pretty. And here's a little fun one. So this is using the star punch, I call it. Flower punch. I don't know what you want to call it. They should have named them. And then just doing a small circle in the middle. So it kind of looks like a flower almost too, or a little sunshine. And then mixing up the paper. And then this is a rough sort of tammy bow. So that's cutting this ribbon down the middle in half and then just tying a bow. And then it looks like a double bow, but it kind of shreds really nicely, I call it, and gives you sort of a rough look. And then that just opens up like that. And then has your piece to write on the back. Isn't that cute? Stands up like this. All these folds, I can't even remember what they're called. I mean, I have done some of them before, but. So that's all the extras, you guys. Can you even see it on there? Spanner card. That's right, Glenda. I knew you would know. This one is a spanner card. Don't do fun folds enough, So that's all the samples that I have for today. Of course, there will be extras on Wednesday on my page at 11 o'clock and on my Instagram at 11:30. So you can pop there and check it out. Like I said, if you're watching the replay, let me know so that I can enter you into the draw to receive this card in the mail with some bling from me. And what else? If you have any questions about the Color Club, let me know because deadline's coming. Oh, you made one with the horse and sleigh. I haven't got the horse and sleigh. I haven't been convinced yet to get that one, but it does look cute. That's from the online exclusives that Glenda's talking about. The horse and sleigh one. That's this one right here. It is cute, but I just haven't convinced myself to get it. I did get this one. I just haven't had a chance to play with it yet. So fun stuff. Lots of stuff coming. So keep your eyes peeled on the page, on the blog, on the everywhere. Follow me everywhere so that you know what's going on. That's all I can say. Suggest. Like I say, Blogspot is still the same until I switch over to my new platform and website. So that's coming, but I won't confuse you by giving you more details because it's not up and running yet. But know that there will be some clinkety clunkities going on in the blog right now, but it should still be operational until she gets it all up and running. And I will be adding periodically. I've kind of slowed down a bit because it's hard to merge everything together because I'm switching like actual platforms. So there's a little bit of a challenge there to undergo. Oh, there's that card as well. And then you can add a sentiment or something. I just didn't know what I was going to do, so I just left it blank. But yeah, that's it, friends. Thank you for tuning in. I'm happy to see all of you. I will be back. Let me find my book. Or a calendar is really what I need. I will be back on, I think I have it scheduled for the 5th, but it should be the 12th. I will look into that and make sure that the event is scheduled properly. Can't wait to see the new platform. Me either. She's just hiding all the secrets. I'm just giving her what I like in the layouts, and she's creating it in the background. So I'm excited. New website and then blog redirection. Because I think I mentioned last week, obviously some of you know I am a chalk couture demonstrator and I sell silver icing clothing as well. I'm blending my chalk couture and my Stampin' Up sort of together on a few of the platforms and definitely on my blog and website. So you're going to see sort of those changes and sort of elements of both businesses kind of created into one. So to make it easier for me to share everything with you, whatever you're interested in, then you can kind of navigate around on the website and find what you want to look at, or if you want to look at it all, it's all going to be in one place. So it's going to make it nice and easy for everyone. So lots of fun and easier for me. It's really a workload thing for me to combine it all into one. So yeah, so I'm excited. So the fall is going to bring in all kinds of fun changes, fun things. Obviously the kit to go classes and just lots of things coming down the pike. I'm not going to spill all the beans, but keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you've subscribed to YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, and all the places that I am. And then you'll know what's going on and you won't miss a second of it. Second of the fun. You got to be here for the fun. All right. Thank you for dropping by today for some fun. Hope I've inspired you with the inked and tiled bundle. And I think I've convinced Glenda to go order some paper. And I will see you next time. Like I say, I'll check on those dates and make sure it's updated. All right. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I appreciate you all. Paper hugs. Bye-bye.